when you have a better quality product, you have more benefits. So you know what the thing is, like, here, did you know, like, sucralose, for example, that's derived from corn. Sucralose is horrible. It's like that Splenda nonsense. That's a toxin that people put in their coffees and such. But um, that's from corn, which is a GMO crop, unless it says non-GMO. But you can have something like maltodextrin, for example. Like when we launched our new product, I didn't realize most of the other industry has maltodextrin in their product as well. Maltodextrin is also derived from corn, which is a GMO. When you know this is a crazy statistic. When they released GMOs in 1996, it took 1 year for allergies to double. 1 year. It's insane to think about the food industry and what they're able to do. You have the farmers and such that like GMO crops because they grow quicker. There's less pests, their resistance to pesticides, for example, and there's benefits that way. But those individuals aren't concerned about their health. They're concerned about the crops and making money, which is fine. We need farmers, 100% in support of farmers. But I often see people on social media being like, why GMOs are good. Like there are good benefits to them without question, but none of those benefits have anything to do with our health. It's about growing and it's about production. When it comes to our health, we have to read the ingredients and be like, if that's a corn product, it's probably a GMO product, and those GMOs bring along health effects. I don't have my book here. I have a whole chapter in my book, Detoxify Yourself. So if you guys have one of those, you should definitely go and check out that chapter and be like, what's really going. And then like we see maltodextrin all the time in a lot of different supplements, and people don't really know. Like you probably shouldn't. I'm not gonna say you probably shouldn't be. Like you shouldn't be. Like we will never put maltodextrin in any of our supplements. We don't take any multi supplements with maltodextrin in it. So that's something that you should be aware of when you're buying supplements, because a lot of people think all supplements are created equally. It's not true. Most of like those industries are built around making money. It's the same thing with the food industry. There's two different forms. There's two different avenues that you can try to make money. You can try to make money and produce a product, which is so much easier than trying to make money, produce a product, and improve people's health. It's two completely different things. In most cases, companies just want to make money. They don't care about their health. They say they're sustainable. So when I call a manufacturer and we talk about different ingredients, they say, okay, here's your price for your sucralose, for your maltodextrin, for your additives, fillers, for your natural flavors. Here's your price in this category. And here's your price for the pure form with no additives, no coloring, no flavoring. And the price for this one, the natural one, is way more. So that's what the challenge for us is. Like when we design a new product, we could go to a manufacturer and just get the generic, cheap, low quality one that's probably going to be harmful to. Well, that is going to be harmful to our customers' health. That would be easy. That would make my life so much easier. But we don't want to do that. We want to help improve people's health. So I got to say no sucralose. We got to say no maltodextrin. No, like someone had a natural flavoring one time, and I said, well, what's the natural flavoring? And the sales guy said, I don't know. Let me check with the company. So he comes back to me and the company says, oh, that's a proprietary blend. We can't tell you what the natural flavoring is. And I said, what are you talking about? Like you have to disclose all of your information, especially when it comes to ingredients. Otherwise, how do we know if we want to purchase it or not? So of course I didn't go with them, but it was really an odd situation in that case. But we could have went with that. That was a protein company, in fact. But I said, no, we need to know exactly what's in every single ingredient. Otherwise, we're not going to recommend it to our customers. And he says, well, we can't do that. And I said, well, then we can't order your product. It's simple. But when you look at the behind the scenes and when you dig deeper, you understand that cheap, low quality products with ingredients that are detrimental to our health, way easier to source, way cheaper, and they're just more abundantly found. So when we go to higher quality companies, we have to pay much more, which means we have to charge more. So that's what I'm saying is like, it's very different when you go to Costco and you're like, hey, this one is super cheap. Why don't I just grab that one? Because it has the same name on the front of it. Even like and I know like it's really tough. Even when you look at the ingredients, like we talked about olive oil, or if you look at the MCT oil at Costco, it doesn't say what chain it is. So it's got, like, I know it's C12 and or 10 or a combo. I know it's not C8 for sure.